Good morning, students. Today we're going to discuss about your second B lab program. That is, we have to create a class called customer. You should have two methods. One is read and display method, which reads name and date of birth of the customer, and we need to display the tokens considering comma as well as slash as a delimiter. Okay. So before going to the program, so first we'll understand few concepts. So first we'll understand what is string tokenizer. Before that, what do you mean by a token? A token is a smallest unit of a meaningful word. Token is the smallest unit of a meaningful word. For example, if I give the sentence as hi, hello, how are you? How are you? In this, hi is one token, hello is one token, how is one token, are and you are the tokens. So it is the smallest words are known as the tokens. Okay. So now, whenever you give a sentence, if you want to break into your tokens, we have a built-in class called string tokenizer. The string tokenizer will break the given string into a tokens based on the delimiters we specified. Okay. So first constructor in the string tokenizer is the string tokenizer string str. So what happens in this, we'll just see here. Now I just given here string res is equal to hi, hello, how are you. Now if you want to call the constructor, we need to create the object, correct? So string tokenizer s is equals to new string tokenizer of this string I'll just pass here. Now what happens here is, if you pass only the string as a parameter, it will take the delimiter as the space. It will take the delimiter as what? Space. So till it finds a space, it will break. Till it finds a space, it will break into a token. Hi, hello is one token, how is one token, or is one token, you is one token. It will break like that. Okay. Suppose, so I'll come for this remaining two constructors later. First I will teach the methods, then I'll come back to this. Now has more tokens will return true when it has the tokens. For example, initially it will point to the before, it points to the before token. Has more, it will check whether it has a tokens. If it has a tokens, it will return true. Initially it has a tokens, yes, it will return true. After retrieving hi, it will check whether it has any other tokens. Now pointer will be pointing to hi. Next, it has a token, yes, hello is a token. How is it? It has a token, or you. When it reaches you, after that it doesn't have a token, so that time it will return false. So has more tokens will return true when it has a tokens. False, it has reached end of the string or end of the tokens. Okay. So similarly, has more tokens as well as has more elements, both are same. The next token is used to retrieve the tokens. For example, initially, as I said, it will be pointing to the before the first element. The pointer will be pointing to the before the first element. So the pointer moves here and it will retrieve the token. So pointer moves here, it will retrieve the token. Moves here, and it will retrieve the token. So next token is used to retrieve the tokens. As well as the next element is also same. Next token as well as next element, both are same. Now to count number of tokens, we have a method called count tokens that will count the number of tokens. That will count what? The number of tokens. Okay. So now, as I said, the first constructor, it takes the space as a delimiter. So how many tokens you get? Hi will be one token, hello will be one token, how is one token, or is one token, and you is one token. So now if you want, I'll just print here system.out.println count or number of tokens. Number of tokens is okay, in which variable the tokens are stored? Object s dot count tokens. If I give s dot count tokens, it will display. And as I said, Next token is used to retrieve the tokens. So you see here, if I run this code, you can see the number of tokens is 5. Hi, hello, how are you? Understood, right? The next constructor is, if you, other than the space, if you want to specify any other delimiters, so that you can specify as a second parameter in the constructor. String tokenizer, first parameter is string, the second parameter is delimiter. For example, now here I'll just give slash. I'll just give here slash here. Now, comma, in double quotes I'll just give slash. Now you see, till slash, it will divide, it will take as one token. Hi, hello will be one token. How or will be one token. You will be one token. Now if you want to just, I'll run this code. See here, number of tokens is hi, hello, how are you. The second constructor is used to specify the delimiter. The third constructor is Boolean return value. If you give true here, it will consider the delimiter also as a token. For example, if I give here true, I'll just give here as true. Now you see, it will divide the strings based on the delimiter, as well as it will take the delimiter also as a tokens. See here, number of tokens is 5. See here, it has taken slash also as a delimiter. Okay. If you give false, it will act like a previous constructor. If I give false here, it will not take this as a tokens. You get as 3 itself. You get hi, hello, how are you, the same thing. So hope you have understood this, how the string tokenizer works. So based on this, we'll go for the lab program. What we have to do here is, you have to read name, date of birth, and we need to display the tokens based on this delimiter. Okay. So now in the same program, so we have to create what? We have to create the class called customer, isn't it? So what I'll do here is, in the same program, I'll just write here class customer. Okay. So we have how many fields? We don't have any fields here. So only thing, we have to read the name. We have to read name, comma, date of birth. So for that, let me store it in one variable, string. Okay, let me take it as res, string res. Okay. Now since we have to read, I'll create this scanner object. S is equal to new scanner of system.in. Okay, so since scanner belongs to which package, util package, I need to import it. Import java.util.scanner. Okay, I'll just import it. Okay, so I'll just read two methods here, void read. I just want to read, so I'll just give here, I'll just give the message as enter name, comma, dob in the format of dd yy, so dd mm y. In this format only we should read, and we are just giving the message there. So just write res is equals to s dot next line. That's all read method. Now in the display method, void display. So in the void display, what you should do, you have to divide the tokens into, we have to divide the tokens based on the string. So what I'll do here is, I'll copy this, whatever the code I have written here, I just paste. So string tokenizer, s is equal to new string tokenizer, res. Now here, students, you should understand which are the delimiters. Comma is one delimiter as well as slash. Both are delimiters, you can specify. Comma, slash. So whenever you specify like this, comma, whenever it finds the comma, it will divide into a token or slash. That's the meaning of this, comma as well as slash. So I'll just print the number of tokens and I'll print in this format. That's all. Okay, that's all your to be program. So here what you should do here is simply we need to create. So if you want to call the read method and display method, we need to create the object. So I'm just creating the object of customer here. So I'll just read c dot read and c dot display. That's all. So I'll just run this code. Now I'll just give the name. So I'll just Kumar comma date of birth. I'll just give 19/12/1988 something. I'll just give. So now see here, before comma is one token, 19 is one token, 12 is one token, 1998 is one token. Totally you have to get how many tokens? 4 tokens. Kumar 1912 1998. That's all your to be program. It's very easy. But if you understand how the string tokenizer works, it will be very easy. And you have to remember some methods here. Hope you have understood. Thank you, students.